Hello guys, it's Randall with BitRaged. So if you've been following our channel for a while now, you've noticed that we've put up a few videos exposing other channels for being pump and dump, shills, selling crappy courses, being con artists, and just generally not having a clue what they're talking about in crypto. Unfortunately, today we have to expose somebody else that's maybe a little bit more of a higher figure than some of these other clowns that we've exposed. Today we're going to talk about Doug Polk. Now, before we get into the video, I'm going to ask you a favor. And Doug, if you're watching, I'm going to ask the same favor of you as I'm going to ask of our other viewers. Please hear me out. Listen to the whole video. Let me explain the facts and make a decision based on facts. You know that I'm very big on facts. Let's make a decision based on facts. So hear me out. Please don't post a comment tearing into me right now. Just hear the whole video out and then make a decision. And I'm totally cool if you disagree with me. But this is something that I felt it was necessary to do just based on some of the things I've been reading. It's a decision that we had to make. So this is one of his videos, get 2,000% returns guaranteed in these legit pump groups, easy Bitcoin. Let's hear what Doug has to offer us.
Doug? Doug, what are you doing?
It's all over.
What's over?
It's all over. Everybody thinks I'm just a shitty shill now. Never wanted that. I always wanted to be a great one. Like John McAfee. No.
So it's kind of creepy. This guy's in the backyard here, laid out, crying because he is being exposed as a shill, a pump and dump shill. Just a little bit creepy, right? And I'm not even going to watch the whole video because, as a wise person once said, I won't even watch the video because the title is pure fun. So there's a lot of wisdom there, guys. So just because of the title, we're not even going to watch it. We're just going to skip ahead and we notice this thing. So obviously this guy is part of this pump and dump. It's clear by the title. He's part of a big pump and dump and he's trying to get you guys involved in that. I think that's pretty clear. But if that wasn't enough, if you look on Reddit, there's this article or this thread on a subreddit for Icon, and it says, "Heads up, Doug Polk is spreading false information." So not only is he a part of a pump and dump group, but here he is spreading false information. And I mean, seriously, around 7:40 in the video, he claims that they're having technical problems and no solution for them, causing their mainnet to still be down. I mean, come on, guy. Really, I mean, what would possess you to be so brash and come out and say such nonsense? I mean, seriously. He just really must hate people, right? He really must have a hatred to really go that far. I mean, that is really just pushing the envelope. Man, I just don't know. I'm not even sure if YouTube allows that kind of thing. I wish we could say that was the end of it, but it's not. So apparently Doug did a video on Cardano and explained that he was investing in Cardano. And luckily this guy here, and you look at his username, so you know that he's definitely, you know, a legit, really focused on cryptocurrency, somebody you'd want to look up to, right? He caught this screenshot showing that because Doug Polk supposedly invested, it dumped. Just kind of solidifies in our minds that this guy is part of a pump and dump, right? Interesting. So it actually dumps. So you probably don't want to take advice from him because he actually has the power to take a coin like Cardano and destroy it. And he was trying to do that, as we just looked at, apparently. You know, he's trying to destroy coins here. It's a very evil-minded guy. So lastly here we have this video that was posted on Reddit. Doug Polk's idiots making cryptocurrency vids, it's time to stop. And in this video they talk about Ripple, and they talk about it being even more decentralized than Bitcoin. And listen to what Doug has to say.
One big thing that I really like is actually Ripple's about to become more decentralized than even Bitcoin is.
I never knew one of the upsides to Ripple was that it is going to be more decentralized than Bitcoin. Most centralized coin. Ripple is the most famous centralized coin.
Actually, Ripple's about to become more decentralized than even Bitcoin.
So in this video, they're trying to explain that Ripple is more decentralized than Bitcoin. and Doug Polk just apparently doesn't get it. So let's look at some comments here. So something that bugs me about this video is that he calls out the offending video for not knowing what decentralized means. And he says, I'm new here. but I thought that the word usually refers to the tech. So here again, we have Doug just really blowing it by trying to expose somebody else, and here he is blundering. So we really just can't trust Doug, and unfortunately, if he's going to really hurt the environment, the crypto environment this way, I mean, he's destroying coins like Cardano, and if he's going to be, pumping and dumping and all that kind of stuff, I mean, seriously, is this the kind of YouTuber we want to be following? So you have to ask yourself the question, when you put all the facts together, is Doug Polk somebody you want to follow in cryptocurrency? Alright, so before anyone goes and runs to the comments and tells me that I am making too big of a deal out of this than I should be, I do want to remind you that it is April Fool's. And this video is somewhat of a joke. I say somewhat because there's a dual purpose behind this video. So first of all, to have a little fun. It's April Fool's. I like to have fun. I like to joke around. I thought this would be fun for you guys. I know a fair number of our initial subscribers actually came from Doug's channel, but hidden among some of my jokes, some of the humor in the video, there is truth, or rather a truth that I'm trying to express. For instance, there was a clown that commented on one of our videos and made that comment that I quoted that said, "I'm not even going to watch the video because it's a FUD title." Now, that is the biggest clown in the world. Somebody who will not look at information because they've already concluded in their mind that it goes against what they want to believe. That is the worst possible position to be in, and you will never, ever succeed in life. You will never succeed in business. You will live a failure of a life because that is a horrible existence. And if I can share something with you and I can spark something in your mind, I want to spark this idea that even if you disagree with somebody, even if they're not your favorite YouTuber or whatever the case may be, give people a chance. Hear them out, listen to what they have to say. And if the information's garbage, if they're lying to you, if they're a scam or a con artist, fine. Throw them to the curb. But you need to at least give them the opportunity to speak. You need to hear them out and know for yourself that they're a scam. So there was probably at least a couple people who listened to this video and were convinced that Doug Polk is a con artist or a scam or a pump and dump or something. But if you think about the quote-unquote facts that I presented in the video, there wasn't much there, right? We skipped a lot of stuff. We skipped into the middle of the video. We picked out stuff, and we kind of made it the way we wanted it to be. And obviously it's an April Fool's joke, but my point is, if you want to believe something, you can make a stance for it. You can make a case for it. So the question here is, are you going to believe something because you want to believe it? Or are you going to believe something because it's based on facts? Because your belief should not be hinged on what you want. It should not be hinged on what you wish. It should be hinged 100% completely on facts, regardless of what you wish the facts were. Now that's hard. We are all humans and we all make mistakes, and we will all, at some point in our lives, fall into that trap. But we need to watch ourselves to make sure that we are not allowing ourselves to live in that trap. Because here's the thing. Somebody is going to search YouTube for something like Doug Polk Exposed or Doug Polk is this, and they're going to find this video all excited because they're hoping to find a little tidbit about why Doug Polk is a jerk or a con or something, probably related to his poker life. But somebody is going to do that. And there's a lot of people that look for evidence based on what they want to believe. And when you do that, sometimes you can create a position that looks pretty solid, but it's because you've avoided all the other evidence to create this mountain in your mind, which might be a molehill, but this mountain of evidence, because this is what I want to believe, and I'm not listening to anything. This video sounds like FUD, I'm not listening to it. That article looks like garbage, I'm not listening to it. That person's from Asia, I'm not listening to anything they have to say. You live that kind of life, it is a horrible way to live. So I'm not trying to get all philosophical on you here, but I do want to leave you with something of value besides just a joke. A joke is funny. I love joking around. I love having fun. I love to laugh. But I do want to leave you with something of value, and I believe this is very valuable information. Alright guys, I think that'll about do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the levity. I will be doing a few more videos exposing some real con artists here soon. I do feel like that's important. I know a few of you have mentioned you just want technical analysis, and that's fine. I understand that. But it is important that we do expose some of these guys. Some of these guys are taking people for millions of dollars. And if I know the truth, I have to at least try to expose them so maybe one person will not get caught in their trap. So we will be doing some of those. We are going to still do a lot of technical analysis. We highly focus on that. The majority of the channel lately has been focused on that. We're not giving that up. And tomorrow we plan to have an update for you on Bitcoin. But honestly, guys, what we have mentioned in the past few videos on Bitcoin still applies. So the trend lines, the trajectory, kind of where Bitcoin is headed still applies. So if you haven't watched those videos, I encourage you to go ahead, go to our channel and look up those videos. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate you guys and your support. And don't forget to comment below and tell us what you thought of the video. And tell us if there's anything you want us to do a video on. We do take those suggestions seriously. We don't get to everything, and some things are on our list, but it may not happen for a few days or weeks. So bear with us. Don't be afraid to comment again and say, hey, did you see my message or whatever. We do care, and we are looking into every suggestion. If you appreciate the video and it made you laugh, go ahead and give it a like. And if you have never been to Doug Polk's channel, go ahead and watch some of his videos, especially some of the videos exposing some of the clowns out there like JR Business. They're kind of funny, and they make some valid points. So I do encourage you to check those out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great week coming up here, and take care.